Absolute dynamite. Oh my goodness.
Omar Ahmed, IFL TV, MTK Global, Charlie Edwards. Didn't expect to see you here today. Didn't know Sonny was working out.
No, I didn't until I just got back from MTK Marbella. I've been out there training for a month, refocusing and resetting myself. And he told me that he was doing a media workout. I think they're just doing it to push it a little bit more, getting more hype behind the show coming up. So, yeah, it was, obviously my brother's down here doing a media workout. I'm going to be down here to support.
Marcel Braithwaite's had a few words about your brother.
Oh, he's going to be, isn't it? It's a British title. It's a massive opportunity for Marcel. He hasn't really had no exposure or nothing coming through the ranks as a pro, and it's going to be his career's biggest payday. So he's going to be buzzing, and he's going to want to see more nights like these. And I've seen my brother mature a lot and grow a lot in these last year. His mentality's changed massively.
Well, in or outside the ring?
Both in and outside the ring. Like, Marcel's been saying what he's been saying about him and trying to like get Sonny. Sonny's just really not bothered no more. Just let him get on. But you see how Sonny was in the build-up to some of the other fights, and he would really give the needle and use the social media and that. But now since he's had a kid, I don't think he's really bothered. He's just all systems go, and he's down to business. He's not here to raise Marcel's profile just because Marcel needs it raised, you know. So he knows where he's at now. He knows that being how he used to be didn't get him any fights. So if he's more humble, me down to earth, and don't bother winding people up so much, he'll get the fights because people think it's an easy touch again.
Of course, he had that domestic dust up with Ryan Farag, but since then it's just been sort of South American after South American. Nice to see him boxing someone from the UK. Yeah,
definitely. That's where all the profiling comes from, and he's been fighting some serious fighters, like who have been in with Jamie Conlon, who would give Jamie a massive tough fight, and that's making him a world level fighter, fighting these tough Mexican, South American fighters. So it's good to get a British fighter, because now he's going to shine. And when I was back this week, I've come down the gym yesterday, watched him spar. He's performing at a very, very high level. He's very ready for world honours. And this is going to be a stepping stone. I know some people said it's a backward step going for the British title, but he always wanted to win a British title, just like every other British fighter. It's one of the most prestigious titles, and it's going to be good to see him win it. I was the last super flyweight British champion when I vacated. It's been vacant a long time, so it's going to be nice to have it back in the family for Christmas.
Nice bit of history, that.
Yeah.
Charlie, I do want to ask you about Zolani Tete's tweet. Obviously, he fights John Real Casimiro this Saturday. Did you see the tweet from Zolani?
I haven't seen the tweet. I've seen the little video thing.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the video thing. Yeah, I watched that.
Making his comments.
Fair. He ain't me at all, and I ain't even me when I boxed Casimiro. So it's fair. I was very naive, young to the sport, and I was a weak young boy back in the day in the Casimiro fight, inexperienced. So he's got every right to say that. Zolani Tete's a great fighter, and he didn't say nothing disrespectful, and he said he's not being disrespectful, but he's right what he said.
You've openly admitted it as well yourself.
Yeah. I know Zolani Tete. He's someone I would look up to. Do you know what I mean? He's a great fighter, the way he moves and the way he hits. So he's more experienced, more mature than me, and especially when he's talking about me back then, yeah, I totally agree with him.
How do you think he gets on Casimiro? Expect him to come through?
Well, he's been very inactive.
Zolani, I don't know what he's been doing.
He's been very inactive, and he's had a few injuries, I believe. So Casimiro's a serious fighter, man. Casimiro's a serious fighter, and he's a rough, tough, and game. I don't know how it would go. I think it's going to be a real close, like 50-50 fight. Casimiro's awkward. He's so small but so powerful and explosive. Tete's tall, but I don't think that phases Casimiro. He prefers to fight someone who's taller. It's going to be a very interesting fight. I really wouldn't know who to go with. My brother thinks Casimiro's going to beat him, and I wouldn't be shocked if he did. I really wouldn't. He's a massive puncher, and he's been active. He's had it hard. He's tough. I think when he had to vacate his title and that, he went off the rails a little bit, lost himself, and he's back and doing what he's doing. And I'm not sure how it's going to go. I'd like to see Casimiro do it, obviously being a previous opponent. And me and Casimiro, mad thing is, like, I've got to thank Casimiro for a lot of things, because he taught me a lot, and I wouldn't have got to where I was unless I had that fight. And we do sometimes stay in contact on Facebook and that, and we chat here and there. So he was a nice guy. He wasn't a nice guy on the night when he chinned me, but he's a nice guy. And Tete, he's a lovely guy too. And like what he said, he was respectful in how he said it, and it is what it is. And I agree with him on it.
Charlie, when I last spoke to you, you were very happy with your decision to vacate your WBC flyweight title. Still feel comfortable about it? No regrets, whatever?
No regrets whatsoever. In fact, it's the best thing I've done. I've moved, like now I've gone away from boxing for these last months and just been focused on myself, resetting myself. My body's filled out. I'm walking around at like 63, 64 kilos, like, and I'm still in shape. And it's just come to terms where I'm not a little boy no more. I'm 26. In 2016, when Casemiro beat me, I moved up to super flyweight because I was struggling for the weight then. I was 2 years up at super flyweight. I dropped down to make flyweight again for the opportunity. And this last year's really deteriorated me. And it's probably taken a few years off my career later on. So it just goes to show a lot of lessons that I need to let my body fill out and let me grow. And like my first fight's going to be back at bantamweight.
Charlie, oh okay.
My first fight's going to be back at bantamweight, and then we're going to see whereabouts we go. If it's down to super flyweight, but super flyweight's still going to be tough for me. I'm not no small. I'm tall for the weight, and as my body's filling out now, I'm getting stronger. And in training camps, I've always when I'm in about 4 weeks out, when I'm up at like 57, 58 kilos, I'm sparring featherweights and I'm strong, real strong, like pushing them back, and I've got a different aura about me. I feel fit, feel healthy. And then the last 3 weeks, I just slowly deteriorate. And then going into that gym every day with no energy and cutting back food, it took the enjoyment out of it. So moving up is going to be the best thing that I've done. The sad thing is that I worked so hard to get a WBC world title, my biggest dream, my biggest thing, and of course it was so sad having to give it up. But like I said in the fight, blessing in disguise, because no one knows except my team how bad I made that weight. And like you can see, I think I was watching your iFilm stream of the weigh-in. Anyone who thinks I can make that weight, or I'm not going back down to that weight just to dodge Martinez, go and look back at me and Martinez's weigh-in and see how bad I looked. My eyes were rolling back in the back of my head on the scales. It's like I was in survival mode. I can't really even remember the day, to be honest, and it did take a lot out of me. So my team know how bad it was to make my weight, and my coach was going to pull me out. So I was told after the fight, I was going to pull out before the fight. My coach was going to pull it and say you're not fighting, but my brother just said, listen, let him just wait until tomorrow, see if he comes round. I come back all right, but it still was a carcass of me. It wasn't me in there. So,
Charlie, just lastly, let me get your take on Julio Cesar Martinez boxing. Former opponent of yours, Rosales, to WBC, increased their threshold with the level of kombucha. We're not too sure about it.
Mate, boxing's a corrupt sport. End of story. There's a lot more people probably out there on drugs than anyone even knows. There's scientists all around that they employ and strip it out of them, mate. Boxing's a corrupt sport. It's a business. And that's what it's turned into. And that's not all I've got to say on it. I know he's a drug cheat. He probably knows he's a drug cheat. But when they come from a poor country like that, it is what it is.
Okay, Charlie, I appreciate you giving me the answer on that one, anyways, and look forward to your journey at bantamweight. I thought you was going to box at Superfly next, but
well, if the opportunity comes for a massive fight, it is. But I'm going to establish myself now. It's time to. I want to get to a weight now where I can stay it and hold it for a good few years and become dominant at it. Not be here for a little time and then have to mess
like
around.
A yo-yo.
Yeah, up and down, up down, up down, and for the mental side of boxing is the toughest side of boxing, and when you've got to I have had to hold them light weights and that and destroy my happiness for a title, it's not worth it. A happy fight is a dangerous fighter, and it's time to find my actual weight.
The tattoos have got better last time I saw it. They were fresh.
Thank you.
They look like leather.
Yeah.
Cheers,
thank you.
Good man. Thank you.